Hi, my dear friends. I am Prajwal. I hope you will be okay at your home. Today, I am going to present presentation on drug addiction and abuse. And the drug addiction and abuse, the use of drugs, or the use of prescription or over the counter drugs for purposes other than those for which they are meant to be used or in large amounts. Drugs abuse may lead to social, physical, and family problems. In these days, drugs creates lots of problems like job-related problems, like like fighting in families, and moreover, increase in it also impact on the society. It increase the crime rate day by day, and and the divorce cases also increase because of drug addiction, because fight happening in the families. And there are different kinds of drug addictions. There are five main categories and some information about these. Firstly, the central nervous system depressants. The classification of depressant is alcohol, cannabis, and barbiturates, and barbiturates and so on. And the impact of depressants are very more is highly addictive. The effects are dizziness, and the loss of memory, and and moreover, the second kind of drug is central nervous system stimulants. The stimulants are drug that that stimulate the brain and the central nervous system, and it decrease the appetite. And the classification of stimulants are cocaine and cocaine and nicotine. And the effects of stimulants are increased breathing and and heart rate, confusion, wakefulness, etc. And the third and the third and the third point is the third kind of drug is hallucinogens. And hallucinogens are substances that alert sensory processing in the brain, and causing perceptual disturbances. Moreover, it changes in thought processing, and depersonalization. The types of hallucinogens are dissociative, deliriants, and more, etc. And the fourth type is drug is marijuana. Marijuana, also called weed, herb, grass, pot, bud, ganja, and the vast number of other slang terms. The effects of marijuana the effects of marijuana are more like difficulty with thinking and loss of memory, sense of time, and intense nausea and vomiting. And and there and the drugs also affect on human behavior, like paranoia, aggressiveness, hallucinations, addiction, impaired judgment, impulsiveness, loss of self control. And and the international drug use, the most commonly used illegal drug is marijuana, as the estimated of two thousand eight, like United Nations World Drug Report shows 3.9% of the world population use marijuana between the age of 15 and between the age of 15 and 64. And moreover in the US It is second more commonly drug use after the alcohol, and the drug use in Canada. Illicit drug use in Canada is more common among males than females, and among those aged 20 to 24 years, and for example, in 2017, 19% of the people living in British Columbia use marijuana compared to Prince Edward Island. And as with the adults, cannabis is the most commonly used illegal drugs, and the teenagers in Canada as of 2000 in 2017, and as of 2019, around 6% of students in grades 7 to 12 reported that they had used dextromethorphan drug, and while 1.2% said they used only codeine. And the age-based statistics, adult population, almost 58% of the adult population who abuse the drug, and older population, nearly about 25% of the youth population who abuse the drugs. And the drug prevention program are designed to provide education and support necessary to drug and diminish drug dependency dependency in communities, schools, and the workplace. Drug abuse prevention has become an essential part and first step because it is increasing day by day, and also increase the crime rate in the society, and also increase the death rate. Prevention is better than cure. Because to prevent this, to provide proper education and make proper laws and policies which help like to create more surveys to provide education about drugs, why it is harmful for their life, and the treatment for drug addiction are hospitalization, behavioral therapies, occupational therapies, change in addicts social environment. Like hospitalization, people who like a person who abuse the drugs sent to hospital to treat that for a long time. And the behavioral therapies, like to for example, like to sit with the person and change their mood and behavior, and change in addicts social environment like to change the environment of the person, to sit with that and talk with that why they use drugs, and give some suggestions to leave the drugs because it is harmful for their life. And these are the references of the presentation, and thank you.